Using hearts to heart.
Cause I came quick. So
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hearts to Hearts. We need everybody to like, comment, and subscribe
Right now.
Right now.
Right
Not
now.
later on in the video. Not after I laugh hella loud. Now. Comment
Right now.
now.
Right
Subscribe.
now.
All that.
What's up,
What's
y'all?
up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? Y'all popping tonight?
I'm definitely popping tonight.
You
I'm
said
not
no?
I'm not popping tonight.
Why you not popping?
What's wrong, Ish?
Right?
Why you dry?
It's a dry Monday.
Hold on, wait.
Not on President's Day.
Hold on, wait.
It's the President's Day. That's why it's dry. That's why.
You dry, but don't you got a little ying ying afterwards? You dry? What's up?
No, I wish I did. Not tonight. I wish. You was trying to say ying, 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 like Martin on the movie.
You know I don't got the Martin voice, but you got it though. You did a good job. Yeah. You want your son having some vegetables. No,
Right.
for real. How was y'all day though?
I think we was all pretty much, well, I was off today. I actually wasn't supposed to be off, but I closed my schedule for today and enjoyed
President's Day? Right. I was off today too.
Enjoyed another day.
I worked.
Keep the
Another
grind
day.
alive, Ish.
So when I was off today, but I was actually
Oh, y'all was off?
I'm off on Mondays now.
Yeah, that's not my typical. But
Yeah. It's about to be a long
Um,
week though, because I just now started back working weekends and I haven't worked weekends in 3
okay,
years.
bitch, I don't want to hear about your work week. Let's talk about some tea.
Okay, so
But so how did y'all know that y'all husbands was the one to marry?
let me go first. So when I met him, he didn't have no kids, and I was like, psh, period, get me pregnant. I swear to God, when I met him and he was in his 30s and he didn't have no kids, I was like, nigga, where you been, Aisha? My sister actually introduced me to him. She was like, man, I've been going up to this, and I've been getting this, man, the salesman's so fine. Like, if I was younger, I would have him come with me next weekend. So I was like, come
Who
with
was
you
your
next
sister that told you this?
Nigga,
Your
Tish
oldest
said, come with me. Tish said, come with me next weekend. I said,
Really? I didn't know that.
yeah. Tish was like, come
I
with me.
swear.
Tish was like, come with me next weekend. I'll be getting all my Air Maxes. Because you know when Tish is on her Air Max.
Shout out to Tish for the hookup.
Right. Tish, every anniversary, Tish call us and be like, I'm the reason I got y'all another year. So, Tish, so we went up there. And it was me, Tish, Eb, Simone, Mom, and Jay. It was November 7th, 2014. And Ebony was she had Kai 2 days later because we walked around the mall and was shopping hella hard. She literally had Kai 2 days later. So when I went in there, I was like, damn, he hella fine. He had the little beard, the little teeth was white. I was like, okay. He had the little shorts on, you know the little gray short sweats that they be wearing? With the little socks and the hairy legs. I was like, okay.
Not the hairy legs.
You know how that, you know that little vibe? I was like, okay.
It was the hairy legs for
It
her.
was the hairy legs. I was like, okay. And Tish was like, this Ashley, she's single. He was like, okay, sis. So he walked into me. He gave me his card. He was like, call me. I was like, okay. And I was up there every day after work.
Okay, with the eye to the side.
I was up there. Aisha, you remember I was going up there every day after work, and you called me like, pick up Nye from the Whoop-de-Whoop. If you coming out here, remember I was meeting you and shit? Because I was out there, and that's how I knew he was the one. But that's how we met, and I knew he was the one. But how I really, really knew he was the one, Jay had his little surgery, and the bandage came off. And the doctor said it wasn't going to come off for weeks, but it came off. So I was like freaking out because it was just like, so I come out the room like, damn, did he leave? Because that was too much. And I'm in here taking care of my son. And I'm just, like, what's going on? But then I was like, okay, I guess he left. But I didn't call him. I was like, nigga, fuck the nigga. If he want to leave, I'll tell him where he going. Like, deuces, nigga, right? So I come back and I hear a knock at the door. And I'm like, he like, I went to CVS and got this stuff for Jay. And he had like a whole get well kit. And I was like, oh, look at my husband.
That
And it's
warmed
been a
my
wrap ever
heart.
since. And we've been together ever since. And I can honestly say he has been the same person since day one. And that's rare.
Let's go.
You
That's
know how you
dope.
get people and they be like, oh, I love you and you the one and I'm going to take care of you and I love your son. And you know, that's hard coming from somebody who already got kids to a man who don't have no kids. So like the fact that I met him with no responsibilities, like he was a free man. He was able to go and come as he pleased and not worry about nothing. And I'm bringing my son, my 8-year-old son, into the picture. You know what I'm saying? And he just adapted. Like, whatever.
Let's go.
I'm fucking with Jay like you fucking with Jay. And it's been a wrap ever
That's what's
since.
up. Only way it's gonna be, right?
And that's how I knew.
What about you, Ty? How you know?
I'm about to
How
help
you
tell
know?
a story too.
No,
They've
you
been
ain't
together
I
since
know.
they was 4.
They've been together since they was 14 and we got caught and we got in trouble.
Let me tell my story. Can I tell
Cause let me tell you, I was there along the whole
I
way.
ain't sure of my story. I can't.
It's our story. It's our story, Ty. You know it's our
You
story.
ad-lib later.
I was in the room every time.
Okay, so I don't know. I met my husband when we actually met at 13, right? So we met at 13, we got together at 14, but when I met him, we met at Nations in the D-Town.
Okay, Vallejo 707.
On Sonoma, and we was coming from a party. And the party was at the
Get it party?
Pump Get It, but it was at the Valley Vista Bowl. So you know
Yeah.
upstairs was a party
Yes,
room.
it was so lit, man. I missed
So
those
we old
days.
school 707.
Yeah,
Right?
we
So-
old
Little
school.
for that.
Girl, we was
So,
in the car part
I
about it.
remember-
We probably walked there. We was getting there.
yeah, we definitely walked there. So, so I remember we was upstairs, everything. We after the party, and our B-Town folks, Royal, that's his name, right?
Royan.
No, not
Royan.
Royan. Royan is from the B-Town.
Who?
But Royal from Berkeley. Kenny and Dwayne folks. Is his name Royal or something with an R?
Ryan?
He lived in College Park. He ended up moving to College
Oh,
Park.
the dark skinned dude with like the curlier hair.
There you go. So
Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah.
fighting, and he ended up fighting my brother-in-law at the time. But I'm not knowing none of this. Jamar, shout out to Jamar. So he was
Shout out to
he was
Jamar.
fighting him, and then so afterwards the party got shut down. So we had to walk into, we had to walk from Alta Vista to Benicia Road at the time. So we stopped at Nations, and you know how we stopping at Nations. Then these girls, Ash, Quayla, Denisha, they outside arguing and playing with Jamar, wrestling and shit.
We wasn't playing. We wasn't playing.
He was doing it to them. Okay, we know that. All right, Jamar.
Thank you.
I'm ordering my food, and there I see in the corner it's a younger guy doing the same thing. He had crutches and he was eating his food, like super mature, super laid back. Y'all know I love an old soul, but I was not paying attention. I wasn't tripping. So I order my food. I go and sit down and I eat. And so y'all know, even then, them glasses was on because y'all know I can't see for shit. So I take my glasses off, sit it down, and we about to eat. I'm eating my food. So he looking at me like, okay. I was like, well, who's this little boy? I was kind of thinking my little Old Navy jeans at the time,
You was cakey.
Old Navy.
Girl, you know Ty had every Old Navy jean. So let's just start there.
Okay.
Right.
So goofy, right? So I go out and I'm like, we walking, and y'all know I lose my glasses almost every single day because I always take them off. So I'm walking out and he on crutches. I'm like, why is this boy with them on crutches? But I'm still not paying attention because at the time I had a little side, I had a little
With you?
situation. Huh?
He was with y'all?
No.
Jamar didn't. He wouldn't let them leave because he used to bother Ashley. So
I think he.
Ashley, and this is Ashley's ordeal where we're at Nations while I'm trying to eat and she got the whole Vallejo with us while they're wrestling outside.
No, he would take something from you and never give it back until you talk to him.
So we walking out. I'm walking out and he walks out behind me. So I'm like, oh my God. So they up down the street, Ashley running from Jamar, throwing the shoe, picking it up. They just doing hella much. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I go back in there and I go and I'm like, are we walking? I was like, oh my God. Now me and him behind everybody because they start leaving. So I'm like, oh my God. Now we're not together. I'm like, I left my glasses. He like, you left your glasses? Where you leave your glasses? He had his crutches. I was like, oh, he want to go get my glasses and stuff? So he was like, oh, they in there? So he hopped on his crutches to go get my glasses. So I said, I don't know if I like this boy that I'm going with right now no more. He's kind of cute. But I just kept it cool. But that's one of the things I was like, oh, he a man. Like, I love that he was like, wait, where you leave your glasses? Because that just let me know, like, wait, what's going on?
Like he had you.
There you go. And I love that from day one. So after that, he walked us all the way on his crutches. Now, I'm not lying. All the way from Nations to Benicia Road. And guess what? All he wanted was my number. I said, oh, this one? Done. So I gave him my number. He got a cab and went home after that. Oh, this nigga got a money for a cab? He a boss. Then he called Vallejo Cab. I was like, this is
644-1234.
If he called Vallejo Cab, he called Fast Ass Eddie.
644-1234 is what he
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fast Ass Eddie.
Yeah.
Real ones know about Fast Ass Eddie. He'll take you anywhere in Vallejo for $5.
Anywhere you want to go.
So he got home at 5. So I was like, okay, I like him. So he ended up calling me the next day. He was like, I seen when we was walking, I seen that your thong was showing. Make sure that don't happen next time. I was like,
You showed him your thong.
but no, it was just like showing, like in my pants. You know how you trying to be young and grown and you forget and you land somewhere and you. So I was like, oh my God, he's so protective. I was like, I like him. So no lie, I don't care what we've been through in our life, he's always took care of me first.
Right.
Always. And from then, like, no lie. So I was like, oh my God. But that right there, everything was always like, wait a minute, let's not. It was always like a father kind of, but a love, but like strong. And I like strong men, So I was like, oh my God. I was sprung after that. Like, literally, he had me so.
Nothing.
And then but when I knew he was the one, when I knew that I actually loved him, and see, I came by my house, and he was sitting outside. They used to have this friend, and Aisha, because you had a little, you had a situation at the time, and we all did in that area. So Bonnie was like a girl from the Ville at the time, and she would drive him everywhere, and he used to always drive her to my house. So he came to my house, and he stood outside and had this white coat tee, and his hair was freshly cut, and he smiled. And his teeth was as white as this woman right here. And I said, this nigga with those teeth? Oh, this is him forever. And that's really, and it's just like, and he smiled because before
This
he was
is him
so
forever.
serious.
Hold on, wait. Do that again, Ty. This is him forever.
He smiled and he used to just be so serious. But I like that because it reminded me just of a dominant, strong Black king. And that's something I still like. Even today, he's very sure about himself. It makes me feel very secure,
Right.
So it was the smile for you.
It was the smile and the protection and the worrying about me. Somebody that just worried about me and my well-being. Like, wait, you lost your glasses? How you gonna see without your glasses? It was almost like, what you doing?
Like the disrespect.
It's not the audacity of you to be careless when you know you need the glasses.
Just protected me. So I just love that about him. You know what I'm saying? I do. Like, he'd be like, wait a minute. Wait, what you got? Whatever. It's always just like, you good.
Right.
And that just made me feel safe and like, then you like
Okay, so let me tell you my version of when I knew Sari was the one for Ty.
Okay.
All right. So.
Well, let me credit Ashley, okay? So before I end this, because Ish asked me when I knew we was the one, but before she goes on, I want to credit her. That's why she was my maid of honor in my wedding, and nobody else really deserved the title. Because realistically, Ashley was like, she put the stamp on her. She was like, oh no, his brother's crazy and irritating as fuck. But Sari cool. Like, you would like him, Ty. That y'all both like grown type of individuals. Y'all like the same. This your style right here. You know what I'm saying? And she really put the stamp on Sari. And I was like, really? Because I was like, I like him for real, but I didn't have the tea on him like that.
Yeah. See, and me and Sir went to school together, and I went to school with Jamar, and every time I would walk home and Jamar and Sir would be together, Sir would be like laid back, chilling, and then this Jamar, this Sir, and Sir chilling, right? And I'm like, please get your brother. He like, Ash, you feel me? I can't. And he always called me Ash. The first day I ever met him, I didn't give him permission to call me Ash. My name was Ashley. Ash. I just can't. And
your name was Ash.
Every day, I was at Ty house with the other woo wop. Every day when we was at Ty house, no matter what time it was, we heard this. Me and Ty was like,
Yep.
and then it was like back door open, woo wop, chilling. I'm talking about we was up till 3, 4, and 5 o'clock in the morning. Sir would leave every day. He'll be right back, same time.
Another thing is he is smart, and a lot of people don't know that. And he don't always brag about his smarts. He quiet about it, but he got a lot of information. And I love that about him. We could talk still. Like you would not believe how much we talk. People really still don't believe we talk so much and it's so deep. And he reminded me of my dad because I would be like,
That's what I was gonna say.
Kids. We was like 15 years old, and I would be like, how are we gonna do all this stuff that you said we doing? He'd be like, oh, we gonna pay for this prom. Oh, we gonna do this. And he was like, and I look up and we really do it, and I knew we didn't have the support like that from the parents at the time financially. I'd be like, how the fuck are you this 15 able to do this? What are you doing? So that really made me be like, this is so much like my dad. Like my dad ain't never asked nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you don't ask nobody for nothing. Like, how are we doing this? You know? And he just always had me. He was always just like that to me. So even still today, people be like, how do you like somebody at 14 at this age?
Because he never changed. Because he never changed. Because he never changed. He always been the same. He's always been the quiet, shy, but don't ever.
He just don't fuck with people.
Right. Don't ever get it twisted. That's who he is. And guess what? He's
never been shy.
Number one, he's a Capricorn. Let's just start there. We got big vibes.
Don't irritate as fuck. But let's be real. Don't irritate as fuck.
Hey, he's a Capricorn. Big Capricorn vibes.
But that's how I knew Ish, though. And every day. Like, it's something else that I'm like, Now, we at the age, I'll be like, what's up, philosophery? What you got to say today? Because he get, like, my mom even be like, I can't stand this smart-ass nigga. Like, you know, it's the same thing. I'm just like, man. And you would think, like, how are you together for so long? And then you still, you know, like, but it so just does. Like, I still, every time that man smile, I still feel the same way I did when I was 14. And that's on my child's life.
Aww. So you not in a relationship and you not married. So what's your?
Y'all want to know how I met my husband?
Yeah.
Y'all want to know?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Y'all gotta like, comment, and subscribe.
And then Ish gonna tell y'all how
we gonna bend this block, and I'm gonna let y'all know.
And we gonna let.
Okay, so y'all stories is really dope. Like, y'all both really inspire me.
Thank you.
Like, I look up to y'all and y'all marriages in a lot of ways y'all probably will never know. Like, I really hope I can find that one day. That's dope.
But I really look up to you, how you like flourishing as a single woman and a single mom too. I really look up to that too.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. But my question was, what's y'all dope ass love stories? So let's say y'all husband cheat on you with like one of your dope ass friends, like a motherfucker who like your sister.
Ooh.
Like a motherfucker who you just, I know we don't need a motherfucker in our life as a friend, but a motherfucker who you would really be hurt if that wouldn't be your friend again. Actually, we know you already been here, but listen to the question, though. So
get to the fucking point so I can talk.
Okay, so if he cheat and then the girl is who she is, and would you take your husband back and not be cool with the girl?
You said husband. Each clarify this. Like,
yeah, you said husband or like past.
I'm talking about husband.
Oh, okay.
Husband.
I can't relate because my husband don't play.
We relating because it's a question. So let's say y'all husband cheated on y'all with a girl who was somebody to you. So obviously y'all basically would stay with y'all husband.
No.
Would y'all be cool with?
No.
You wouldn't? You
just
leave?
fuck both of them.
Ty, what you would do?
Honestly, I feel the same way. But let me say this: I don't have friends. I have one friend. You know, and I feel like
what if she?
Ty, we speaking hypothetically.
You know, the kind of way we move, we don't really move in friendship.
It's not about that.
It's not about that.
I'm just saying, what if? Whatever. Right. What if it did? Would you still be cool with her if you're going to stay with your husband?
If you stay with your... First of all, I'm not that type of woman. You know what I'm saying? Let's say this. Let me go back. Look, this bitch finna fall
asleep.
Okay.
We didn't say that. We didn't say if you was that kind of woman. We said, what if your husband right now slept with your friend? Would you leave or would you stay? That's what she said.
Bitch, first of all...
Bitch, answer the fucking question. What if you had friends?
Well, I have
what if one of us did it?
One friend that I can say.
Okay, we know your one friend would never.
Listen, I'm an energy person, so I don't like to speak those type of things. But what I said with my husband, I've been with my husband for 20 years. So the line of loyalty for me is very strong. Like,
I understand it. Okay.
Pause. Let me say it because I'm going to answer the question. I just have to say the disclaimer first. The lines of communication and the loyalty for me at this point, if this wasn't my husband for 20 years, I don't know. Because in my mind, I've been married to this man for 20 years. So my thing is now at this point in my life, fuck no, because loyalty is everything for me.
Exactly.
So I would say absolutely hell no, and I would sign the line quick. However, if I haven't been with this man I don't know what I would say 5 years in a new marriage. Like, I can't speak for that. I can't say 6 years. 20 years is like, how dare you cross me even to your mama? That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of loyalty we at now. So it's just, you know.
It's a no for me, Ish. It's a no for me.
It's hard for me in my marriage, Ish, honestly, for me to say that because I don't care if you go to the store.
No for me.
You went to the store and you went to the golf court for 10 minutes to stop by and talk to your friend.
It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I can't trust you. I can't trust you. I don't even want I got 5 sisters.
Don't lie to me about anything.
I don't trust you.
That's how I feel.
I got 5 sisters. So now I don't even want to leave my sister.
Back from anything. But a lie, I can't. And it,
exactly.
You know, and I know
so
you
I
said best friend, but it's the loyalty and the lies and the deceit that I can't bounce from.
Nope. It's a no for me.
We've been through too much together for that.
Too much. That's weak. If you do that, you weak.
But the thing about it is, my husband is also my best friend. So I take it real personal. You've
been betrayed by your husband and your best friend at that point.
And my friendship with my husband is more important than anything.
Exactly.
So once I feel like I can't have that friendship with you, I feel like it's a boundary. I feel like, oh, we in trouble. You know? That's
true.
Real trouble.
I mean, that's honestly how I feel too. I just feel like some shit you can't bounce back from, and I feel like it's not even a fucking, because niggas fuck. But I'm just saying it's the lie. It's the betrayal.
I also believe that my husband can do whatever he wants to do in this life because life is short. You see what I'm saying? Life is so short.
No, I don't see what you're saying.
Which we say, my husband can do what he wants to do as a grown man. As long
so then why would you be mad? So why would you leave him?
If he can look at me in my face and tell me what's going on, that's another thing. I've never been a girl that you can go do something and then come back to me and tell me what you did and say, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. If you having doubts to say, damn, I think your best friend got a fat ass and I want to fuck her. That's a different kind of conversation of you just going behind my back and fucking my best friend. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's the deceit factors for me. Like, you did all this sneaky shit behind my back. Right. Maybe if you came to me and said, hey, your friend got a fatty. I mean, I'm not still saying that we would still work it out. But I'm just saying the communication would have to be a little bit more transparent.
I don't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing to say. I'm beating your ass. I'm going to fight you. That's real talk. I'm coming out of retirement and I'm fighting you. The bitch.
Fighting you for what?
Fighting her? That's disrespectful, bitch. You don't respect me? You're not about to disrespect me and walk away.
I don't think I disrespect anybody at this point.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You disrespecting me and you walking away, nigga. You fuck. This cousin fucked my husband, so we need to fight.
The same way I don't like this new social media life. I don't like nothing about any of like this shit. So I think all of them is like nobody holds codes or I don't really feel honestly in my real true spirit that anybody is solid. If that makes sense. And I know it's a problem for me. I don't really feel that. So it's like,
yeah.
I already expect the worst.
I think people are solid in different type of ways because everybody come with their flaws. Nobody perfect. You know what I mean? Everybody come with something, you know? And
I just feel
it just depends on the situation.
You know, I'm happy that you said that, Ish, because my dad used to tell me all the time, like, me, you think people perfect. You think you hold people to these expectations, and if they don't make your expectations, you are just, it's over for them. And I'm like, yeah. Basically. And that's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because in the process, you may lose a lot of people that you love, but I've always feel like, as long as I don't lose myself, I'm all right.
So question, do you feel like people could fuck up and not fuck up again, like a second chance?
I do.
Do you believe in second chances?
I honestly do. I do. I do believe in second chances.
So what if you give that person a second chance and they don't like? It's just like I gave you a second chance. I gave you.
I think we're missing it.
I gave you a chance. I gave you a time. I gave you some time to tell me what's up and to redeem yourself, and you still came with the bullshit. And you wasn't. I didn't feel your energy. Your energy wasn't where I thought you was gonna be when you asked for this second chance. You know what I'm saying?
Again, I've been with somebody for 20 years.
No. I'm talking about.
Pause. I get it. I'm gonna answer your questions, ma'am. Okay. I've been with somebody for 20 years. So how much do you think me and this person has many mistakes? How many second, third, trillion? We've had a trillion chances.
Right. I wasn't saying. I was just talking about a second chance in general because how you were saying, like your dad was like, "Oh, you expect somebody to be perfect, and if not," and you was like, "Yeah."
No, I respect. See, my dad is saying like my dad gives a lot of opportunity for people to not be moral and learn from their morality and different things, and and that's fair. I do respect that. But me, I'm not. I take betrayal so personally because I love her. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So to me, sometimes I can't get, I've lost friends for not being moral. I'm telling the truth. Like, you cross me, it's really hard for me to get back on the train with you. Somebody might say like, oh, they don't care. They just moving on with their life. Oh no, trust me, them bitches care. Because they know I was good to them. Yeah. I don't cross people
they
like
think
that.
About you. They think about you every day. They think about you every day. And then they send you.
It's friends that people have told me over and over, this person is not, but you can't, y'all be like, Ty, where do you think this person is pretty from? Ty, why do you think this person is loyal? Ty, why do you think this? And I'd be like, oh, because I love her. Right. I don't have any other reason besides that. But once you show me, and I see it from my own eyes, it ain't no bounce back for me.
Right.
It just ain't. Again, I'm going to tell y'all again. I knew that having, because we go through our own stuff too. Let's be real. We're family, so we've been through a lot for fucking. So like, it's like
exactly.
When I was married or anything important in my life, I always go to my roots because I know in my head everybody is temporary. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But at the end of the day, the people in your family. If I'm somewhere and I ain't talking to this bitch and somebody hit this bitch, I gotta help her. That's my auntie.
Follow up.
If I lose my son, y'all lose your nephew.
Yep.
What you doing? What you doing? How we bouncing from this?
Exactly.
We all took a loss, regardless of what. So
regardless of what it is, like you said.
So
that's powerful though, Ty. Hold on, Ty.
I never lose focus.
Ty, hold on. That's powerful what you just said. Because other people on the outside don't look at it like that. You took a loss, we all took a loss. That's your son, but that's my nephew. That's my great nephew. Matter of fact. So
where I'm going with it.
So
let me tell you.
No, hold on, wait, let me finish. Like you said, we all took a loss. That's your son, that's my nephew. So the bitches who wasn't in your wedding, they can't never say that. The bitches who wasn't there for me can't never say that. They will never understand if I say, oh, I lost my great nephew. They will never understand that. So what you saying is, bitch, bye, because you will never walk in the shoes that me and my family walked in.
I understand temporary and permanent. People don't understand that in their life.
Right.
So because of that, it either blocks them or it confuses people. But I never am confused. I can be looking at you right here like this, and I'm never confused. And that drives people away. People are really intimidated. Honestly, I'll be honest with me. There's people that's intimidated to even be my friend or to even reach out for me because they know that I'm so strict on my moral that you can't move me once I feel a certain type of way about you. So they just say, I'm to hell with her because I know I can't get back in her graces like this. I'm aware of that. You ain't got to tell me that. I know that.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
On that note, I need y'all to comment down below a bitch who betrayed you. Period.
Oh, no. Before you get out, talk about your betrayal, Ashley. Yours is deep. Yours is a lot deeper than mine.
Hold on, wait. Comment down below if you want a story time on how a bitch got her ass whipped because she thought she crossed me. I just been like, we been in the house with our significant others, and I just feel like I need help. I'm tired of doing this shit by myself.
What kind of help you need?
I need need like somebody to go like wash the clothes when I don't feel like it too. You know, I need help. Like somebody else needs to help me.
Wife.
Yeah, I need a sister wife.
I thought she was meaning like a maid. Like I was like, okay.
No, I don't. No, I don't want a maid. I want somebody to wash the clothes.
You want an extra coochie?
I mean, if that's what it come down to, yeah, I need help. I'm tired. I'm in school. I need like when I'm studying, you need to be cooking. Like I need fucking help.
So like if she say, okay, while you cooking, your husband horny, let me go fuck your husband.
I'm gonna sleep on the couch. Period.
Wait, what you say? You said you on the couch?
Yeah. Let me give you your space. I'm fucking okay.
So you open to an open relationship?
It just depends on if my husband open to it. I mean,
okay. So what if he come home tomorrow and be like, hey, met this little pretty round brown.
Not the round brown.
My name.
Not the round brown. Not the round brown.
Pretty brown round. Because
right.
you love your pretty brown round somebody.
Tired of pretty brown round.
I'll take that back. So what if David come home from work tomorrow like, all right, boom, Ash, I met this girl, like, I don't know, it was just this connection. Like she know about you already, but she like,
how she know about me?
How can I get down?
How she know about me?
See, now you get too.
But I never said I wanted to get down. See, you said get down. No. No, you said get down. He said get down. I didn't say I wanted to get down.
What you mean?
Hold on, wait. So you'll be having. So what you mean? You wouldn't fuck?
Oh, so she just saying let the bitch go upstairs and give the coochie because I'm sleepy.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ty. You hit it right on the nose, nigga. I'm tired today. I'm tired today.
It's not for everybody.
It's not.
But
I mean, it may not be for me.
Some people feel like that.
Yeah, it may not be for me. I don't know. I'm just saying it in my mind.
But you're
the way
open to it.
I mean, I'm
so
open to.
Okay, so let me finish my question.
Okay.
So if he comes,
but don't say get down because I didn't say we was about to be upstairs. Like
throwing it back,
right?
Together.
So you would have an open relationship, but y'all.
It doesn't. What do you benefit?
I get a break. This shit is full-time job.
Yeah, I get it. No, I get what you're saying.
I don't get no off
let me clarify.
I mean, it may not be right for my marriage. I mean, it may be, but I'm not saying I never had the conversation. I was just thinking about it today when I had to go to the dentist, get my hair done, and just do so much shit. Come back, take care of the boys. Like if I would have had some help, then it would have been a little easier day. Is what I was thinking.
Like if dinner was on the table,
yeah.
you would have been like, "Thank you, Kim."
What's up, cuz?
Right.
No, I would have been like.
Picture. Let me paint the picture. So all of that is done, and then you come home, you like, okay, all of this stuff is done. I feels good. I feel relaxed. Now, do you have the energy, or do she say, you go ahead and take a nap, sweetheart? I'm going to take David upstairs in the room. Ashley, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to count to 3 and say it. 1, 2, 3. I'm not buying it.
For real though. People really do be having open relationships. I'm not saying it's for me, but days where I'm super busy, I just be like, damn. Like,
if you had an extra coochie,
yeah. If I had an extra set of tits just sitting in the living room, you know, she get off work a little earlier than me. She may work from home too. Like she can do something. Like
so that's your mind with exhaustion. That's not really where you are just in your life because you just saying it as a tired.
But
mind.
I really watch it. Like I really seen it on like social media and stuff. Like what was that show where it was like Sister Wives? Like that man got 5 wives. They all lived on a cul-de-sac until Vegas kicked them out. I kept up with that show. It was very interesting how he juggled 5 wives. It was very interesting.
But I mean, real talk though, excuse me, men have multiple females anyway, as it is. Like, so I feel like but you got to be a different type of man. You can't just be
you gotta be solid. You gotta be solid. You gotta be solid. Like, hey, I'm taking this bitch. This bitch coming with me. Sit the fuck back, bitch. I take you on Wednesday. This bitch is my Tuesday, and I see you in a minute. But when
that's not how that go.
How it go? Because I felt like if somebody said that, you can't do nothing but trust them.
No, but you have the choice not to fuck with them if that's how it is. That's not y'all coming together and building something. That's not y'all benefiting off each other. That's just a nigga just doing what he want to do, how he want to do it.
Right.
I'm not for that.
Period.
I'm good. You have to respect something. That's why I was saying, like, it take a different type of man to be able to do that and to be able to handle that. Because some men can't even handle 2 females. Like, for real? Like, my question is, all these niggas with these side chicks and shit, but are you handling your business? Are you handling your business?
No, and that's the misconception right there. Like, I remember I heard this video, and it was this woman talking about, oh, are you able to deal with this nigga's demons? Are you able to be these bitches? Are you able to suck, fuck, and do all this shit? And I'm like, what are we telling the kids? What are we telling the young girls? Because if you listen to the first 15 seconds of that, and that wasn't the mission of her conversation as a grown woman, somebody that's experienced life and understand what's going on, I understand her. I've heard her. But if you really listen to the first like 20, 30 seconds of this clip and her overall message, you would be telling little girls like, or young girls like, you can't be that nigga, this, and that. And so the message is like, well, damn, I should share him. Because I really can't be all 30 different fucking personalities in this nigga head when he want to fuck his hand and fuck a bitch and have the bitch up here while he doing this. I can't be all those things. So let me just accept it. That's when it becomes a problem for me.
Yeah, I agree. But see, that's different. That's like saying you're not enough,
right,
opposed to no, we about to build something together.
I'd rather date
some people really
3 women
are molded like that. Like, right, for 2 women. I mean, grew up like I'm supposed to have 2 wives or
right.
Nigga, whatever. Why are you supposed to have that?
I mean, I guess that's in the Bible somewhere. I don't know.
Which one? Because I'm fluent in a few.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not fluent in none.
Okay.
But I'm just saying,
so I don't know.
It's not uncommon. It may be uncommon to Ty because, she don't move like that, so she's not even thinking about it. But
no, it's not that I don't move like that because I've been in a relationship for almost 20 years, so I've seen a lot of different things. Right. And what I'm saying about this is there's been times when we've been 18 and I'm like, oh, this bitch want to strip for my nigga and get some money. Oh, bitch, go get that money. But nigga, you better not do shit with this bitch because and that may not, right, that was then. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, but I'm not a bisexual woman. Right. So I can't say, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's not my thing. So, you know what I'm saying?
But
like,
a lot of the people who's polyamorous in multiple relationships are not bisexual.
Right. It's not about the 2 women.
It's not about the 2 women. It's about the men. Yeah.
It's just about all of them having an understanding, right?
Right. Exactly. It's having an understanding that I'm going to be.
I don't have an understanding on a day-to-day. I'm a whole basket case half the time.
Right.
So how the fuck am I, you know what I'm saying? How is any tip, the average, honestly, I don't feel like it's a role for a dominant woman, if that makes sense. I don't.
Good point. That's a good point.
That is. You got to be very persuasive because
I like my man strong. I don't like my man to feel like he need no other bitch but me. For what? Because all these bitches ain't even doing shit. They ain't bringing home no bags. If you can
what if he brung home a bitch like you?
What if he brung home a bitch like me?
Like as far as your mindset,
why would you need to bring home another bitch like me?
Multiply.
To multiply what? Is it finances?
Everything that you already brung. Now your 1 table and your 4 chairs, y'all gonna have 3 tables and 12 chairs because y'all own money.
I'm a real enclosed type of person. A lot of company is disturbing for me. I don't really want. Y'all know I don't know like company in real life. So, bitch, even your presence may irritate the fuck out of me. Why are you here again?
It's not for everybody.
That's the bottom line. The bottom line is not for everybody. But I was just coming from a
tired place.
A mom with kids and job and school, and I'm fucking tired. And I just thought, I was like, that's hella funny.
Bitch, you better start drinking your magnesium shots. Take your magnesium.
Girl, I take my sea moss. I take my sea moss in the morning. I take a shot of my sea moss in the morning. It get me through the day, and then I'm dead. Like
until you land on the couch and you hear this nigga moaning like you never heard him moan before, and then you
and then I'm about to shoot up the stairs like some set it off shit.
Are you shooting up the stairs like let me in, or are you shooting up the stairs like okay, bitch, you gotta go home?
I'm shooting up the stairs like Luther did, like they did to Luther and set it off when they stole his money.
So again, when you are being put in those type of situations, or when you having an agreement, because what I will tell you, niggas ain't even real enough to really be having these type of conversations with women.
Right.
Like they have all these different kind of thoughts and visions in their goddamn head and know what they really want, but they ain't gonna ever tell that bitch that. So if you ain't strong enough to say, this is what I like, this is what I want to do,
you can't handle it. You can't handle it.
Sit your ass down. You don't deserve 2 coochies, nigga. What you doing?
You don't deserve 2 coochies. Nigga, you don't even deserve 1 coochie, and that's period.
What is going
That's
on?
the topic. You don't deserve 2 coochies.
You don't
What
deserve
is
2
going on
coochies.
to me with women feeling like so like if you tired, Cash, you're tired, right? That's a human experience. You're fucking tired. You need to lay on the couch and go to nap. Why do you feel like you have to have another coochie to go upstairs to satisfy your husband?
I mean,
Nigga,
I didn't
you don't
say
have
I
to-
really had to, like, I don't really think it have to even be the sex. I'm just saying, like, sometimes you get overwhelmed and you need
You want her
help.
to rub his forehead and say, Pookie, you okay? Can I take your shoes in the room, in the closet? What you want
No,
to
I
say?
want her to help around the house. That's where I was
What
getting
is
at.
her benefit?
Her benefit is helping around the house. That's where I was getting at. I wasn't getting at the part that she helping upstairs.
Bitch, we're letting you in here.
Yeah, we're letting you help around the
I'm
house.
letting you in here. The bitch is a million and one things that she can be doing.
Okay.
If we reference
Yeah,
you, I had to ask
But
her-
you're here. But you're here with us.
Subscribers don't really know much about us, so I wanted to give them a chance to get to know us. Like, they probably don't know that we family. Aisha is my sister. Tanisha is our niece. So it's a family thing. So I wanted to tell y'all one
Wait,
irritating
how am I your
thing.
niece?
You're my sister's daughter.
The oldest. It's
The
5
oldest
of
sister
us.
daughter. Yeah, it's 5 of
Tish
us.
is the oldest. Ty mom. And then it's another one. Then it's me. Then it's Ashley. And then it's Ebony.
Yep.
So I'm gonna tell you, like people be saying, so y'all mamas was the daughter and the mama was sucking at the same time.
Period.
Like everybody else mama and their grown daughter.
Right.
They was getting it popping.
So one thing that irritated me about Aisha when we was kids is that she always snitched on us. Always.
No,
But-
hold on. Wait,
but
hold
was
on.
the
Don't
main
give me
one
the
getting
fucking
it?
seem like I was a snitch though.
Ish, you used to tell.
That's fucked up.
Ty, didn't Ish used to tell on us? Keep it 100.
I remember there was a time when we had moved to we was living in Fresno during the summertime, and she was little, so to credit that she was a baby, she should have told on us, but me and Ashley was rolling up papers acting like we was smoking. We
Right.
was kids. We would be
And
like,
Aisha
"Pass it.
snitched on us."
Here you go, pass it, please. And Aisha was like, Mama, they was playing like they was smoking. And my granny was like, which
Oh,
is
you
their
want to
problem.
smoke? Oh, you want to
She said, you
smoke?
want to smoke? Y'all want to play like y'all want to smoke? Let me show you what smoking do. And we kind of hit a poke after.
A cool splinter key.
And the
Okay.
thing is, these kids grow up soft. We grew up hard. So
Okay,
we
so-
got a real experience.
So one thing I
So-
loved about Aisha, what I really loved about Aisha now and growing up is she always look out for you. Like, always look out for you. Like, no matter what we doing, where we at. Me and Ty was the hyphy. Me and Ty was with the movement. Ish was always in the cut, like, you know. So I always appreciate that about Ish. Now Ty, Ty was my ace coon, boom coon. Like, we was in the trenches together. Like,
Y'all got on my fucking
we
nerves.
got on Ish nerves. Like, me and Ty,
Like
hey,
y'all
if
was
you-
really like sisters though.
We was
Like
sisters.
Ty is our niece. Don't get it twisted. This
Right.
is our niece.
But
This
that
is
was
Tish,
sis.
our sister.
Right.
But how we grew up was like sisters.
Yep,
Like
we were
Calvin, our
sisters.
nephew. You know, it's more kids. It's just not us.
Right.
There's more.
Right.
But wait,
We
there's
grew
more.
up more like siblings.
Yeah.
Then as we got older, it kind of became, well, for me, it kind of became more auntie, nephew, niecey.
Yeah.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Because
Sorry.
my sister
I just
started
had to say
having, because our sister started having other kids who we was older than. So that's when we started playing the auntie role. But I never felt like Ty auntie because that was my sister.
Right.
You know. But as my
Right.
sister had my nephews, I was like, okay, I'm an auntie. You know. Ty
Right.
always been my
Because they
sis.
was babies.
Right. But one thing that irritated me about Ty is we always had to get there. And by any means necessary, we was going to get there. Like, right? So I was pulled into getting there all the time. For this husband, I was getting there, right? So no matter what, she got in trouble, we all got in trouble. But one thing I loved about her, when we both got in trouble, lips sealed, we don't know, lie detector tests, I ain't saying nothing, lock us up, because if you go to jail, solid. One swing, we all swing. I mean, we've definitely grown as women. I'm gonna say that before I say how Ty said, I will never forget this shit. Ty said, hit the bitch. I was standing there. I always think of that. Like, that comes back to me every time when I'm thinking about Ty and I'm on some like, man, I just wish that we can just do that over again. Ty said, hit the bitch.
Hit that bitch.
Hit the
What
bitch.
you do?
Hit the
Hit the
bitch.
bitch.
Period.
Period. Period.
And what you do, Ty?
Hit that bitch.
Hit that bitch. Because what Mary say? What
One
Mary say?
swing, one
One
swing,
swing, we all swing. And that's period. And that's, I mean, that's just how we was raised. We were sisters. So that's where this podcast came from, like Hearts to Hearts. That's where the name came from because my mom had 5 daughters. And she used to be saying, what, Ty, Ish? Heartbeats. Front and center. Every time. So that's where Hearts to Hearts came from because we just want to show y'all our hearts and coming from, like, you know, where we coming from. So, Ty, what was your annoying thing about me? Because I'm sure you got one. I'm still probably annoying to you.
I think I have so many good memories growing up, but I know what my most irritating thing is not seeing what I see on when I tell you something ain't right. You
I was
don't
about to say
listen
that.
automatically.
I was about to say
I'll tell
that.
you like she ain't cool.
Right.
I don't really trust her.
Right.
Get rid of her. And then you would be like, no, that bitch cool. Like, I don't give a fuck. Even if it's, you know, so it's like that. That's one of my most irritating things. And one of my great things about you is the down the ride factor. Like, I'll call you at 3 o'clock in the morning, like, bitch, do you know such and such? Get the fuck up. And she'll get right up and be like, what's up?
Who said what?
Story about this was that my husband was at the club, and like I said, we've been through so much. So he was at the club, and she'll act like she's me. She don't give a fuck. She don't have no boundaries. Like she's really a lunatic. And we was like broken up. And so
They was not broken up. They was together. They was together.
And the girl was following Suri around the club. And she
No, Ty was not there, so she don't.
My nephew?
She don't know the story. Hold on, wait. Tanisha was at home. She said, "Oh, we're not together." I didn't believe that shit. Y'all gonna be together forever. So who is this bitch? So Suri, the girl holding his shirt in like the back of his shirt. I'm like, that's fucking weird. Like, don't touch my nephew. Don't touch my nephew. So I said, Ty, nigga, I gave Suri my whole phone and he went outside and I just kept partying. With Suri had my whole phone. Bitch, stop playing.
She didn't care that she was busting out the whole situation being a hater and hating on the whole single shit for a week. She wasn't even sure. She didn't care. And to me, that's just always been like one of my things. Like I could go to sleep and know like if she was at the club or with somebody, she's not gonna let nothing ever go down with that situation.
I'm not playing those games.
You know what I'm saying? I just always respected the rider ability. There's so many other great things, but those is one of the like, what's up? Where you at? Do you know? And then it's
my way.
Come swoop me. Let's go.
Period.
And we kind of do the same thing for each other. Like I don't have no boundaries for that. Like
no.
What? We coming? That's that. But that's the main thing. But when I tell her, cut it off. It ain't cool.
I'm listening to you now because
you gotta see for herself.
Hey, I don't gotta see for myself no more. I'm about to call Ty.
That growing up like that ain't cool. But
no,
okay.
I'm definitely not her no more. Bitch, you're off.
The
Bye.
thing that I love about Aisha is the sweet side of Aisha. Like people don't know that she's fun. Like you can watch movies with her, and you can laugh, and that's the best part is her funness. Like she spared a moment like me. What we doing today, y'all? Like that's really what she's.
That's
like,
really her words too. What we doing today, y'all? She just texted the group chat on Saturday. What we doing today, y'all?
The only what do I don't really have about not likes, but I would say the thing that irritates me is like she don't really give a fuck too at the same time. Like so she be like,
yeah.
The fuck? It's a motherfucking. It's 20 quarters. Who gives a fuck?
Hold on, wait.
You want $5 and 20 quarters, like you know. So.
Hold on, wait, Ty. You remember when you kept saying? You said, "Who gives a fuck about the 20 fucking quarters?" Nigga, that takes me.
I was like, you know, I never even thought to calculate the quarters to dollars, you know. But okay, go each, but no, like.
You said, "Who gives a fuck?"
I think because. First of all, me and Aisha are both fire signs, so we kind of always on the same page. But
I'm a fire sign.
Huh?
I'm a fire sign, right?
No, you're a earth sign.
Water or earth?
Am I?
Yeah, you are. So it's kind of like me and my daughter. Like we always on the same page. But if I get irritated or she gets real irritated, beaster. Out of our whole childhood, out of all the fights that I've ever had, me and Aisha had the most fights.
Yeah.
Because it's that fire sign thing. Like, we fought more than
because
any
both of y'all
all
wanted
the
to be the fucking
time.
teacher. Only one person could be the teacher.
That's right.
Basically.
And I'm the oldest, goddammit.
You
Right.
gonna listen to me today.
Exactly.
Principal Robinson.
Exactly. So I think that's the only thing. That's the good thing. But really, with us in our childhood, I just remember, we had our little spats like girls do, but we had fun. We would laugh at shit, and
Making up songs.
I used to
Dances.
tell a chair, put your panties in the toilet, or you think go clean them.
Nah, me. Nah, me.
Stuff that we did as kids that these kids don't actually have.
They don't, and that sucks because we had literally the time of our life as kids. Like, if I can go back and do it again, I wouldn't change nothing. I would do it the exact same. It was lit. Okay.
So I would say, like, really cool. Like, I like to kick it. So I love people that like to kick it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm hanging with you and we in a small circle, that's one thing. I like to, like, what we watching? We watch movies growing up. We rehearse. We said things. We made dance moves. It was
Right.
fun.
Ella gigging in front of the CMC.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, Ish, what you say about us?
This is hard for me. Let me see. I'm gonna go with Ashley first. The thing that irritates me.
Dang, why you can't do the like first? Dang, why you say irritate me?
So
I would have to say your stubbornness.
I'm very hard-headed.
You get on my fucking nerves. I said, shut the fuck up, Ashley. And then I said, okay, now I'm done.
And then
I be wanting to slap your face off.
and then the bitch can't tell me shit.
That's your stubbornness.
Hey.
But at the end of the day, if it makes sense to you, you always, be cool.
Right.
yep.
So I would say your stubbornness. The thing I love about you would be your. I would say you're hella sweet though. Like, you're super sweet. Like, you literally will cut your last dreadlock off and be like, here, bald-headed auntie, put that on your side because your edge fucked up. This in the back,
because
so
bitches
you
ain't
need
never
it
had.
more than me.
Period. Thanks,
Like-
Ish. That makes me so happy because I really try to be like a sweet and
I
nice.
don't want to hear the
genuine
sweet
person.
voice.
I really no for real. I really
But you really are though. You're hella sweet.
Thank
You're
you.
hella sweet. If she fuck with you. Now, if she fuck with you,
That's a
she'll
true
give you,
Capricorn trait.
yeah, she'll give you her shirt
for real.
and be like, I'm cool with my bra.
Right.
I would say, damn, what irritate me?
She's stubborn too.
Yeah, you, but I just don't want to say the same thing. But I did think that, like, you're stubborn. But okay, I'll say this. I'll say your stubbornness, but your stubbornness is a little bit different. Like, you're not really, like, you take more heed to if a motherfucker saying no, Ty, because if you turn left, it's going to fuck this up. You more realistically with your stubbornness. I would say you're more stubborn in a way of, no, I said this, I'm doing it my way. You're more of a my way stubborner.
Okay.
Do that make sense?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
like,
definitely
no,
Ty.
no, I'm doing
That's
it my
definitely
way.
Ty.
No,
Right.
turn right or left, like boom. And then what I would love about you is your strength.
I'm who?
Your
Your
strength.
strength.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, like you
Dang.
know,
That's true.
you've been through a lot and you hold your head up and motherfucker that don't know you wouldn't even know.
Oh, that's
Right.
good.
Right.
That's
Thank
you
you.
know, for real. That's,
Yeah. I want to add to that too. Like, not to be like I already had my chance and shit, but I do.
You had your shit.
I will say one thing about not even just Ty, about all of us. We are strong Black women. Like, we had to be strong because at points we
I'm gonna
had,
put this up now, Ish.
Go ahead, Ty.
like, we all
She
strong.
loved this
Hold on,
friend.
wait. We are strong Black women, and we all had. I don't want to say we had like a rough childhood, but we didn't have what our kids have. I should say that. You know what I'm saying? Like our moms gave us tough love. And I think we give our kids tough love, but we add the tough love with the phone, the laptop. I'm going to pay all your bills and I'm going to buy all your clothes. And this Saturday, we're going to go get this. And this, you know, our parents didn't do that for us. You know, we had to go do it for ourselves. Ish, you had a job at 14. Ty, you had a job at 14. I did too.
Well,
exactly. You see, like we all had jobs. We all had to get it for ourselves. Our kids will never do that. So the thing that I admire about all of us as women is our strength. You know, our strength. We all hardworking. So that's what I admire about each other. And I don't want to make this a little mushy topic because I feel like it is lit, but comment down below.
So drop it off there.
Yeah, comment down below what you admire about the person that you love. Like this video and subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Share it with your mom because I'm sure she's a strong Black woman too. So, you know, share this video with strong Black women.
Black kings too.
Yep, strong Black kings. Because if it wasn't for them, I mean, honestly, we wouldn't be here. But I feel like we're stronger than a lot of men.
Run us up, y'all. Run us up. Run us the fuck up.
Y'all, we family. Y'all are family. And we love y'all. So, we'll see y'all next time. Ish, you got somewhere to go again? Hold on, wait. Ish gotta go?